Women of Reddit, what are some things a dad should know about raising a girl? Make sure to teach us boy stuff too. I was an only child, and my dad still taught me to drive a tractor, change a tire, hang drywall, and fix things around the house. These skills have come in handy many times in the years since, and especially when I was living alone. Plus, it was great bonding time for me and dad. How you treat her and her mom is how she will expect to be treated by her partner when she's older. My dad is awesome and I totally blame him for why I'm still single lol. I've yet to meet a guy who I feel would treat me the same way he treats my mom. Wholesome problem I guess. I think you inadvertently taught all dads how to keep boys away from their daughters. I know you probably don't want to hear about what happened with Sarah and Kyle today in pre-algebra or the character breakdown of her latest teen novel, but just listen to her. The moment you dismiss her thoughts and interests is the moment that wall starts going up between. Make an effort to remember some names and details and it'll mean everything to her. Don't laugh at her or get mad when she bursts into tears over something that you perceive as insignificant. Not only is she young and her world is smaller, but if she's above the age of 10 her emotions are running wild. Basically just treat her like her thoughts and feelings are valid. It's so easy to forget about how big your emotions feel when you're young. And the reason that I, as a 26-year-old woman, still talk to my father weekly and greet him with a big hug, is that he listened with empathy. Edit. Yes, do this for boys too. I say it specifically in this thread because a lot of fathers don't know how to handle their daughter's emotions and thus dismiss them. Don't be too overprotective. How long can you protect her? One day she'll be on her own and she'll not know how to. Teach her how to be independent instead. To do things on her own. Teach her self-defense. Teach her to be safe. Edit. I'm glad to hear that you'll share similar views. Wish my dad did that, haha. Too late anyway. I'm so happy that all of your daughters would learn to be independent at least. This is a good one. Nobody thinks those angry overprotective dads that threaten boyfriends without any hint of wrongdoing are good people. Usually it's just a cheap excuse to flex for some fat middle-aged poop with anger issues probably responsible for more trauma to his wife and kids than anyone else. Just buy her the tampons and don't be embarrassed about it. My dad raised my sister and I alone after my mom passed away when I was 11, and he was always so weird about this. Man, it's not a big deal. The cashier knows it's not for you lol. Edit. I just want to make clear that my dad is not a bad person to some of the comments I've been receiving. He always did his best and we made it through this stage just like any other, and I'd like to think I learned a lot from it. I never understood how a grown man buying tampons could get embarrassed. Please don't be super grossed out if you see a pad or something. Every girl will get a period and most will get it fairly young, like 10 or 11 or 12. That means that she is still a child and you might just have to go buy her pads. It will really make your daughter sad if she works up the courage to say, "Dad, I think I got my period," and you go, "Ooh, gross." She needs someone to talk to when she first gets it, and that someone might be you. Also, some cramps can be so painful, like vomiting/crying painful, so don't tell your daughter to suck it up. Edit. Just in case some people don't know, women cannot hold periods. It's not like pee. It comes when it wants to, and it will not stop. On this note, bathrooms need those little garbage bins with little trash bags in them. If you do nothing else right, speak kindly. I don't have the best dad. He was always fighting his own demons, and therefore not all that present, but he has literally only ever been kind to me, and that sticks out more than anything. He praises everything we do, compliments us endlessly, and always made us feel like we were obviously capable of anything. It has always been easy to see/feel his shortcomings really didn't have anything to do with me and were his own personal issues. Sounds like a man who knows he's not okay, but wants better for his kids and does his best to make it happen. That's really all you can ask for out of a parent. Don't start acting as though she will turn into a raging monster the second she hits puberty. It's a weird expectation to have placed on you. On that note, don't blame everything she feels on her hormones. Don't lose your poop when she starts needing a bra. She has breasts now. So what? A father freaking out or being weird about it will just complicate how she feels even more. If mom can't take her shopping, have her sized, take her to a store, Get her a fitting room. Done. Don't make her feel weird or bad about needing one. Also, it isn't hard to have her sized. My store won't size you, but they will teach girls how to do so properly and provide you with a room, measuring tape, and advice. This so much. My dad was horrible to me when I started going through puberty at 12. He demanded that my little bunnies be caged, his words. I was 12 and was flat chested, but I needed to learn that a bra was a reality for women. I didn't have breasts till I was 18 and started birth control, but I had to wear a bra all the time, otherwise I was being slutty. I have worn so many ill-fitting bras over the years that I hate wearing a bra. It took years for me to ask for help and not be ashamed of my breasts. When they are teenagers, respect their spaces. It's a tough time for them, and honestly it's really difficult to talk to your dad about. We have mood swings and you might think we hate you, but we love you dearly. Be there for her when she needs it too. She might even say that she hates you. My daughter said it when she was angry as a teen. Don't take it personally. I simply responded, it's okay. You can feel that way. But I still love you anyway. Bad times don't last. We get along beautifully now. If they say they don't want to be touched, they don't want to be touched. This should be done with both genders, but for girls saying they don't want to be touched and then their dad does it anyway really sucks and leads to mixed messages about what your personal boundaries are allowed to be. No matter the gender, if you want your child to be your friend as an adult, treat them with respect as a child. Children are children. They don't understand the world. They will be emotional. Oftentimes, girls can be the extremes of this. But if you belittle her, refuse to understand what she is trying to tell you, and don't respect her interests, you will hear from her maybe once a month after she turns 18. Understanding children is hard. Understanding the opposite gender is hard. But making an effort to learn and listen helps you manage both and be a wonderful, understanding dad. You don't have to agree, but just understand where your child is coming from.